It's Project Cargo Professionals. We're live at Breakbulk Middle East, and now we are with Ömer from YILNAK. Good to see you, sir.
Thank you so much. It's very good to see you too. I'm great to be here.
And the big news, YILNAK has acquired Mağdenli.
Oh yes, we've been talking since July in 2025, and right now we completed all the documentation and everything. So starting by January 1st, right now Mağdenli is serving under YILNAK's umbrella.
Great, and you're here at Breakbulk with a joint booth. And explain the reason why you wanted to make this acquisition and what the impact it's going to have on your business.
This acquisition, it's just not about like increasing our fleet or increasing our capacity for transporting or lifting only. YILNAK was already a strong and great player in the market. We were one of the major players, but since that we involve in a high risk projects, and high risk projects requires turnkey solutions. So in this part we had a gap in heavy lifting scale. We were managing through our partners and third parties, and
Right.
we were managing this problem with our solution partners. However, it was still problem. So right now with this acquisition, they really have a strong muscle, and they're really well experienced in heavy lifting. So right now we are offering in-house lifting capacity. So with this acquisition, it's really helped us to give service turnkey with the high capacity cranes.
And tell us what's going to happen to the Mağdenli name, and also your famous ice cream display that you have all the time at Breakbulk. Is that going to continue?
Yeah, like some traditions are too great to cancel. We may definitely continue to do that, but not only in Dubai though, but we'll continue in Rotterdam, of course. It would raise more questions than the accusation if we have removed them. So it definitely continue.
Will the brand continue, or what's your plan in that respect?
Of course, Mağdenli has a really strong name. It's one of the legendary names in Turkey, one of the major players, not only in Turkey but in the region as well. So from the day one, we never thought about killing the name. What we're looking is we like to create a more future-oriented company that combines transports and lifting and engineering as well. So with this perspective, we'll definitely continue, and our clients and OEMs and EPCs, they will continue to work with the same teams, the same people, but with stronger assets. And we'll definitely continue the name.
Sounds good. Sounds good. And you touched on it a little bit, but can you tell us a bit about the additional services that you'll be able to offer now, particularly in terms of lifting capacity and maybe the size of the jobs that you'll be able to take on?
Yeah, right now YILNAK is really active in oil and gas, especially in renewable projects in Turkey. Right now we completed over 40% of wind energy transportations in Turkey over the past year, and we even received an award for safety. Because there was zero accidents and zero incident happened during our operations. So as YILNAK, our prior looking is we try to offer engineering-led solutions, because this is really important. YILNAK is involving in really high-risk projects. So in these high-risk projects, they're not going to forgive you if you do anything wrong. So,
but in terms of the biggest projects and the real heavy lifting, this will help you with that,
of
right?
course, as YILNAK, we used to give crane solutions, but it was up to 250 tons. But with the acquisition right now, we are offering up to 800 tons lifting. So this really makes us strong, and not only 800 tons, but also like tandem lifting and all different types of lifting structures. So under one umbrella, and this is really going to help us.
Yeah, and presumably this helps what you can offer to your clients, right? I would imagine it's very important to your clients that you can offer all services under one roof.
Exactly.
Now you can.
Exactly. And actually, like, it's about the acquisition too, If you look at how our clients and how OEMs and EPCs are involved and evolved to our perspective, is that they really pushed us to be here because they want one responsibility on the site. You know, think about a big project. They don't really want to divide it into multiple contractors, because when they divide into multiple structures, each company or each part is taking responsibility for their own.
Right.
But if you give, and it creates interfaces, and interfaces creates risks. So if you look at our clients, they really pushed us to be here, as I said. And they
made
want
me
us
think of happy wife, happy life, but I suppose happy client, happy life, right?
Exactly, because you know they may not forgive you. It has a lot of risks.
And Turkey is often in the news because you've had quite high inflation. The cost of everything is going up. How is that higher cost base affecting Turkey and your customers and your business?
Yeah, inflation might be seen as a problem, but in the projects we involve as YILNAK and Mağdenli, it doesn't come in the first place. Our clients, OEMs and EPCs, they are not looking for the cheapest price always. They need early action for their projects. You know, you need to be predictable, and poor planning and poor organization might cost you a lot more than inflation. So, yeah, but inflation sometimes creates more opportunities. Some crises, they bring it with new opportunities together. So I believe always in that. So I am on the side of keeping being positive, and hopefully it will be good for Turkey and also region as well.
So are you getting that early engagement? Because we hear a lot of times people in logistics and transport complaining that, you know, they come for the logistics at the last moment and they haven't considered certain things. Are you getting the early engagement?
Yes, by saying early engagement from the clients,
Yes.
right? Yes, it's really important, because in some, especially in wind projects, you need really early planning. It's not only transporting or lifting, because we really need to. We need this engineering study. We need road optimization. We need to decide which equipment we are going to be using with the load we are going to carry with. So it's. I really understand, and I really make an empathy with the customers here. And as transport and lifting companies, we need to be always ready for responding our clients' needings. So we try to be, you know, active, and try to be, you know, we are really awakened to respond to those questions.
Yeah. And I know a lot of Turkish companies are doing a lot more business in Africa, in Central Asia. Are you finding that too? Are you following your customers there? And what impact does that have on your fleet and where your assets sit?
Yeah, our assets are usually located in Turkey,
Okay.
in eastern of Europe, some in Georgia, and in some of the CIS countries. But what we try to do is we always follow our customers in Turkey as well. You know, we're not following the flags, but we follow our customers here.
Right.
And Turkish EPCs, and as you said, right now it's really growing up really much, and they're getting really stronger, and they're really good organized. And right now, if you look at back 50 years, they really experienced well. And we of course follow them, and we try to bring our own assets and our own equipment to the sites where they give service, and we try to be their project partner solution, you know, with our own equipment and with our own team and our engineering team as well.
And finally, tell us a little bit about the Middle East market, where we are now, what your approach is here, and if your fleet is primarily in Turkey, how do you service clients in this region?
Actually, Gulf region is really important to us, and it's a really strategic point to both YILNAK and Mağdenli as well. And we really follow closely our clients and moves and what's happening in the region. And we're just looking for the right moment to enter with our own equipment, because it requires a lot of planning, as I said, you know, because what we do is not like moving stuff from A point to B point. It just, you know, we approach this looking with the more engineering-led transport and heavy lifting studies. So it's a really important market to us, especially Saudi Arabia right now. We follow it very closely for some oil and gas and wind projects as well. And let's see what happens.
I'm wishing you all the best. Look forward to seeing how the new company grows together.
Thank you so much.
Good luck, and
Thank you.
We'll come and get an ice cream from you.
Thank you so much. You're more than welcome, of course.